Asafuti Niwu Ya Yesu Woma Naba Chia Oganjafu Yawu
Year of God. Last Wednesday, I can say, Emra Yankopon. Odia to say, only Pepia Babasa Susbiano. Only Yankopon Butaye, baby pe ewunu. And to say, Uba Onipa Afia Simua, Yasu Assayan calendar. Nadabia Obia calendar, but calendar are normally a mere cra bibi corso, and Nase Ubi Edisi Way Ediju maybe. Sounds on an uncle so 1 day 1,000 years before him, and then 1,000 years is also 1 day before him. So God does not assess his calendar like Nipa. So your 2019 Nipa calendar, but in the calendar of God is not in 2019. Yankopon calendar no, unless the year of the Lord no, is in 2 dispensations. There were the Old Testament and the New Testament. So last Wednesday, I say Yankopon calendar is in programs. Now programming in an say so Yankopon Nipa say 2 days Ukraina anka at least 2,000 years. And as Roman Nipa 3 days is Ukraina 1,000 years. Because 1 day is 1,000 years and 1,000 years is 1 day before God. So Onipa Bia Waba Asasisui. Either he is part of the Old Testament dispensation or the New Testament dispensation. All that we have to become is to be the image and the likeness of God. So in Genesis 1:26, the Bible says, "Let us make man in our image, after our likeness." Nyankopon ebobo wiase foforo. So opeso the way I see you live your life ene oko wiase foforo na Nyankopon oyena. I think it will help you to understand, say, in the new world that God is creating. I see, I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. I saw a new heaven, and I saw also the new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and I, John, saw the holy city, the new Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned unto her husband. That is Revelation 21, verse 1-4. And in the new world, one more wapa from here say, it will say so that they can be there. And so say Nyankopon 10 days, which is thousands of years. At the end of any human being listening to me this evening, days and Nyankopon from here. And now say years or the man from here. It was say wo young quantity mojuma. Na utimi ko Nyankopon subhanahu nesaso. And it say afeson said Yasha say and never mean say crofas as a date from 1st January no. A date based on what is happening. Normally obasha I say yen time say you bet me anya onyame Old Testament, the image and the likeness of God no. Ye dem almost say one be seen to Madain. So Moses built a sanctuary. Solomon built a temple. Because a tabernacle, because in the desert not move. But the Koba so much drew Jerusalem crown mono. Omun too kind. And omu building now. Temple na kasa. And no one womu every year apam adaka. And apam adaka no and so a picture of Unipa ni Nyankopon. Ye fused together. Oba New Testament here. Jesus adwuma obeye oba from here say. And yes, obe minister to us, but he became. And Jesus became that Akana never Old Testament. No. He became it because I was a Akano, a ye nipa. Tibia because Nyankopon into my dawo nipa. And Jesus has become that God. And in the New Testament, no, Yankoye apamadaka. Bensu yebeye apamadaka. There is a the omomu ye ne physical. Ye time we die yebeye no nipa. Temple na Solomon see or ye ne physical. But the omomu ye ne physical no yebeye no nipa. What is the real? And so anadwi ebesi ehwe Nyankopon as the temple of the Lord. Because in our dispensation now, after Jesus left in 2018 years, the temple of the Lord. And so what would see Biana Mami can we so Jesus Oba from here now. All transiting what happened in the New Testament. That is the ark of God, the tabernacle of God, or the temple of God. Or a year, no, it took Jesus 33 years to finish. And at least by 33 years, say if you so proud, I wasn't giving by 33 years. Even though one day is 1,000 years and 1,000 years is one day. And Jesus on the cross declares say, it is finished. Now, Ade Bakwa nipa ne say onipa bia otima na you find it difficult to think after death. Eye dey ma yen say ebitimi esusu say wo echi. And normally no you're planning in a see death, but we don't plan after death. And this was Ghana Krano. Yansa nyina no ube certain nurse ube ko KG ube ko class 1 ube ko abeko ko wie ube your professor and ube wie o PhD or your professor ube ni nyina wie no na ya ma retirement Ghana say ya plan nyina ko see retirement, but after death what happened? And because of say yentimi wintra omuntino ye ni plan after death ntamo ya fe ho di. But with Jesus, he had something in mind after death, and that is the reason why Obahano and Ka Adibiana Maunya better resolution. It's a senke influence. But as a kind for you, Impo ye krana ye ka some radio no krana. We find it difficult to plan after death. And the ABC after we are so say only a dear and the tia is all the tenants of fantasy. And it's all here will be a wobiano. We need most of them because resurrection and Kasansan, you will better resurrection. California and Benya, yes, or resurrection. Said yes, sorry, yet to be okay. Near California and Benya. A bit sorry, I could answer for Frosso. A bit sorry, Abbey and Codria, and a bit sorry, Abbey on Yankopo. And Paul was saying that because he wanted a better resurrection. And to say, also, it was soon be as usual, even though a occultic. Then so, Womo and Jenny, the Omobaye after woo. And I'm saying, you know, Abu because so on inflicted pain on that animal now, when he is coming back after death, you know, he can also become like that animal. So then he wouldn't do that. On say nyan sabi but nya san nyankopon kan no. Yen san me yabwa. Onipa ntimi transit me yabwa. Enti wa ntimi anko nyankopon timi no. You won't come back to the new earth God is creating. We are so for nyankopon on mahobi. You will be cast into the lake of fire. But enke better say ultimate susu say that you are messing baby. Mesama sorry. And person sorrow court be beam. And person sorrow coin. I believe say most Christians yentimi enwenentra na owu sorry yes wu sorry no. Eni enso because owu sorry di so a onko aware ni ba ko nware tu na onko jano. Aware first o agu no na sa aware fofo. As say yenya asofo nyina na se mema ware ya edika agu. Me next aware sofo no business no. Obro the obviously kesra ma wari di kan so and they say no why the behane say woja wa no war because in the first husband no need but say wo wari ja wie na wo ware fofra eno kwa na ma wonya be matitiru dia and why na be sura wari ja but our ja enka emma your system here and na we are because of better resurrection na say yentimi ama Yesu ni won ni wusore no eni enso a ebe ye tin say be ja homa so because o emfa ho de be sie nti obi kra hwe so to nyum so dipa wanu no after death there's resurrection nti Jesus who sorry no say kan no nko ade anko nyi ho de nkire but to convince us and to prove to the church that after resurrection there is a life and as ye pe Yesu de ni bisusu dia and any see you to an amo said yes to an pepe. I had a problem. When was the last time you were thinking about the resurrection? And I believe say nipa bi anso we because of fear of death no be a crime go won't say owo no life for her. So yes to resurrection ankasa no is not affecting us. It is a obi fi mu a eni me na chi nyina no so we him pa necessary ni pan the prince so munya sa de we and is not part of God's kingdom. Say oni pa fi na say onu na say yenye na yese ya then there's a question mark because untimi mfa sa nyansa we emfa nkonya kwan sanya wo na ma kwan no mo ane don pa ye dey fine nemu sa wo pa na open so say yento adaka ani boarding ye fatise ngu na so ne be bi wo ha yenyenka ho abra na ko pa ka cho say yenka risk ko ta de yankoni. So this evening, in our dispensation, in the Old Testament, in the year of the Lord, in their time, they built the temple of God. Actually, temple no omutu tuntu madana omudu Israel kro na Canaan as almost in the temple no It took Solomon 46 years. Jesus by or convert the temple now by year that temple of God na Nyankopon kana. It took him 33 years. I can't believe it. How many years never? Something somebody has used 33 years to do. How many years do you desire? Say Nyankopon for one of Ena enema ebesi ansa na Nyankopon save us. Yetu ye ebis but ebia na woni. Owie ni temple ni sia. Owie. Enya me no mie no Nyankopon twen. Enya no. Enya waware a wo power ni Nyankopon twen. Ena enya awo a etwonfa ni Nyankopon twen. Nemu Nyankopon na woni program on the calendar so all running. We the same thing no catch no what time. Also know what time o mane pamadaka oye adaka e di sewu salvation e di jenkwa. Na Nyankopon ne nipa na otwe wo. Na program na odi ama no one no and all trains no obe wi. The day no one finished, the flood came. So Jesus as our God in all dispensation, if he finishes those that he is working in them, so that the year of the Lord now they are converted from being becoming the house of God, real temple of God now. Nyankopon temple na kasa de say nipa bi na else channel na oye house of God. Said the Moses see dan ntomadan a ye de apon de kan ko wure. The same way Solomon see temple. Near the upon the can see. This time, no, Jesus as God, Jesus who is God now, is building temple. This is man. No, yeah, he Jesus will house that person. Now, and yes, be or train save you on Jiwa. Now, or you then God begin to move in Nyankopon or Nomaye Kakranka. And it's a saying, no, real temple of God now is a yendipan. Jesus is doing it. And I can tell you, some people have finished. And the Invacate was a grace period. Because we are on changing. And I know Jesus will come back when there are some women in the labor ward, but you will not wait for them. Satan mo fene said rata no ma na senior all jiwa wo no so wetima a real temple of God na wade be rata no so what play mu na sa pilot no so a real temple of God will rata you time no so a he is not waiting for us but he's running his program, so you and me have to give ourselves up. There be an effect time me ye de aye niema ye pe. Jesus is not running Jesus program. Even our churches today, they are not running Jesus program. We are running our own programs. Enter it to be a 6 March May from a program. That is not Jesus program. The church is now not running the program of Jesus. All the institutions in this country, and near yes program they are running our program. And one of the greatest deception are actually the pastor say, "Hey, the factor of money." They say, "Baby, escape biya, wouldn't be pako home beko." And sometimes somebody ask me, "Pastor, into my mini. In fact, and that answer meaning, but me from the idea, me say, me and draw people attention to the fact that man is now the dwelling of God. You do that dispensation, so. And for your information, we are in the last church age. No any other church will come again. We are in the church of Laodicean. What is the 7th church? After the church of Laodicean, Jesus will pick those who are his. And so, no matter level of the Laodicean church, what drew a peak or no drew a picker. Oh yeah, lukewarm. But in that dispensation now, Jesus will build his church. So this evening, the temple of God, temple is necessary. Temple ankasa. It is necessary only for the dwelling of a deity. I use the word deity because enye nyankopon ko a and it transfer them. And that's all dying. And yes, oh yeah, sorry. Oh yeah, sorry be dying. Na de oh yeah na sorry no. And I say oh yeah na sorry dying on the Bible. And it's a Ukoye ATR, African Traditional Original. Omega temple is a dwelling of a shrine, a dwelling of a certain deity. It is a me peneso. I'm a who be that. Now me ya sorry, me ya so you can't sorry ya. A coming together of group of people. Omudi nimudie bi edi juma. Say me makwan yes a part of that asori na. Who kura ni hu nimudie ni no. Oba be train. Actually, there should be only one temple. What is the temple of the Lord? Because the Angopon Kwan date here, I also train the problem. But would you agree whom Jesus cut and say, occupy till I come? So the temple of God, in Moses' dispensation, he built it physically. And God came to dwell in it. So young kind, Exodus chapter 40, verse 33 to the last verse. Exodus chapter 40, verse 33. The program of God, the year of God is in program. And Jesus, so no, one I'm here to say, teacher Libya all chair science. Now all chair science, so science now what you know, and then Subai. Yes, I'm here now. You will teach Libya all chair biology. And so biology now ochero what me chairman na matwa the students ni twa but on ade na oche me eni ni so. Jesus is not like that. Jesus became the house of God. He became the temple of God. Jesus became the Christ of God. Bible said that what Jesus Christ began to do and to teach, so he became, and then he's teaching. Until I say, Kasafa, manifesting and attaining, because you can manifest, but it may not be possible for you to attain it. For example, Ubati be a preachy, I can't say, yes, Bantam, Ukanatia, I'm Ubiasa. But now, Niesa, we are Unakuta one day. Because Bible Nagasano naturally. So you can pick quotations and preach. And I have seen say this dispensation, you're so religious. But we are not Christians. Onyamijuma ye de. But ye nyankopon ma yempe. Kwanya. Ye ka se ye kwa evangelist ma nipa be di akiri. Ye kotoni ma obenya nipa instrument bo. Na ye betimi abo asoro nyom. You say clubhouse na no mutum ba asoro nyom. Na so don be bi on be ye. And ye by dispensation. Me after preaching, I must live according to the perfect will of God. I must become that temple. And we as a four Jumana Muyano. Nyansa Mudi, we as a four Juman, and no be a cross on use. What do you be a Jumua? Or you are sorry penning. Nanso so Sika Obenya, Yana Siakra, because I can't more than Jumu on 4 beyond Quajiam. And we are say more. You say I lay down in Ano, but when the memoir in Yankopomba. What about moving divinity? All the structures we have laid down in every institution in this country, either school or jobs, there is no single institution. So far, the structure already at home, more. Over Yankopomba, who from Wababeneska, Benyankopomba, it's impossible. But yes, so I once saw them. Yes, and you man. So how do you become the son of God? Because one team in fact, Ministry of Information for started somebody at Juma and Koyen Yankopomba. One team in fact, Bank of Ghana and Sister Yamodi or Mojuma and Mayen Yankopomba. One team in fact, any bank, it was as so. Principles somebody at Juma and me Yankopomba. Sometimes somebody as a person to be near Jumana and I mean I know a war because Jesus on him to no catch and say de ohwere nkwa no nsa beka because at then principles de Nyankopon ba oba Jesus bibia no kire say obetimi afa such as the principle mo de gu ho na wa kira de na at the same time no obey son of God but o menka obi a okwasoro meka obi a all partaking the divine nature of God. You cannot. Ministries etwen wan sia omunyansa omudi ye adwuma uba police navy army you name it ura banks omo principles omudi adwuma emudi ahi ansa na oba private jobs ahodo omo create because every institutions most of their target is profit, which is money, not profit, which is a soul. But Nyankopon ba no wo ton sika wo ton kra e de dia kranko, and Jesus lost his life to save us, which no company will do that because he was seminary now pani because omo no mo yaso no mo ka mo sika bom na omo ka bom ne de mabako omo ka bom ne de mabako baako je ne de na aso peso oja no ka jonse omo ka jonse ye nti say Yesu a oye business a hono no obo ka no ye de ye ntwuma usawo nti baby a oji esika kotu bi afa ya de mai won so mbaso to Yesu business no ye no obo ka shadini you Jesus. Every Christian or prophet ayokra and the prophet Jesus got from Miska Koto Bank can buy many for so no one ukosha prophet no one a soul. And I'm telling you, there is no institution, no company, no businessman who establish a business and his interest is a soul. Nobody wants it. But yenia yetia so dem yenia so ni asa humma. And now because dispensation na be dispensation who needs count me bibia oho ebisu dispensation next kakura ni ho oho and Jesus said buy it, you must be able because ono oya nko judgment onya den de Yesu nyai onya akra. There the time Jesus living in this world because Yesu ankasa no company will employ him. Because all employ I don't want to manage jakra because only target is how to get a soul. And now so target the power your cra and I want to manipulate your cra to say for advanced countries even though a boom did no cre a year juma but not no cre to get God or to become like God. For example, also you are obu ho on didi watam so girlfriend on didi watam obu okra na or forgiveness bibi su ni ntamasi na o de achew ono nkontokwa compressor de na so awara ja awara foforo enti on the principles na esanke ye fadi nyankopon du wura adwuma mu a adwuma bia is built on equity, truth, justice and righteousness, but not righteousness in the way of getting God or being the temple of God. Righteousness is say adwuma no yes at 8 o'clock upon 5 p.m. emo 8 no bia ho. You see them being righteous omuba you follow it. What am I trying to say? But this righteousness is not righteousness to get to be a child of God. This justice is not justice. Urabanga onibeje about 7:30 now. You see them. Nobody want to come late. But ask them the kind of life they live after banking. Let's go back to teachers and see. Let's go back to all the institutions. Justice is working in every company. Truth, in Arab countries, no cray juma, justice here juma, but not no cray seven sabakan use. And that is what ye deceive yourself with. Oh, teacher, you will in fact, the time was over chadi kama or no on two school or chadi or bon homotene or basis or chadi yipa. Then teacher in what chumpana. And so school more the bit man award. Because Obaka here tambook no, would the time was kama. So what shall ye dispensation the idea of being partaking the divine nature of God, being the temple of God in the year of the Lord now, man for front kaho, man no ayibiabim. The year of the Lord na edru etamwa, ye transited from being the temple which Solomon built. The Zerubbabel built, Herod besi ye no, yebubu ye no, Israel for be sabe sibiem, Yesu bo mo physical one no. But the answer the best physical one, they say, oh, see the nipa mu. This one, no. Because of a person, me konya go porti bi amu principle ye dia to no. And yet because I said me ye dia jisika of nemu. So you can apply equity, but not that equity to get God. Yankai.
Exodus 40:33-38. And he raised up the courts round about the tabernacle and the altar, and set up the hanging of the court gates. So Moses finished the work. Then a cloud covered the tent of the congregation, and the glory of the Lord filled the tabernacle. And Moses was not able to enter into the tent of the congregation, because the cloud abode thereon. And the glory of the Lord filled the tabernacle. And when the cloud was taken up from over the tabernacle, the children of Israel went onward in all their journeys. But if the cloud were not taken up, then they journeyed not till the day that it was taken up. For the cloud of the Lord was upon the tabernacle by day, and fire was on it by night, in the sight of all the house of Israel throughout all their journeys.
So the question is, temple yesida, nyankopon ba wampa, yemre temple. Who is the temple of God? Yedi anokan, yedi anokan, ye bompire. But aneka say ye bompire say message no ye can. But the reality, where is the fire? And where is the glory? Don't come and convince me with words, because Bible not try. Don't come and preach me. Because impo baby ye ja wari for ye preach. Near old Jani kunu aware for the old Jani here aware for one more preaching or quote to Bible. So Bible no pomu ne hui. Ye per reality or see eja which is God. Ebe seen to my dinosaur in the sight of all the Israelites. That was in the year of the Lord in their dispensation. No wonder the Holy Spirit said that Moses was faithful in all the house of God, because what was allotted to him, he fulfilled it. No wonder God also spoke on the mountain of transgression about Jesus. This is my beloved son, in whom I am well pleased. Hear ye him. Because Jesus was transfigured and his face became like the sun. So you see the same thing that happened in the Old Testament. Jesus had become the real temple of God, and that is what God said, this is my beloved son, in whom I am well pleased. Hear ye him. Now it is our turn. I would like to us listen and listen to me on radio, on Facebook and YouTube, to begin to convince us. Let us convince this word that we are the temple of God in our dispensation. Amen. And we should stop quoting the Bible, because this dispensation, they don't care about you quoting the Bible. They want convincing, a proof, because in the sight of all the Israelites, they saw the fire and the glory of God on the temple. And this same temple is what is being built in you and me. Where is the fire and where is the glory? Read that portion again for me.
For the cloud of the Lord was upon the tabernacle by day, and fire was on it by night, in the sight of all the house of Israel throughout all their journeys.
Now osi adi hono editwa tenabia no ene aforobochi anu nhia. No de adi hono aboboa no atwam tam no esen ho. Na Mose wie adwuma no. Ana mununkum no bakata hia madan so.
Solomon then it was recorded 46 years. But Moses know how many years now. That is the reason why they say who quite ever some pay for long life. Long life na day. Life here the man say they or the years na man say ye meye nyankopon to madan. Which from Ghana to Nicaragua, nobody have that mind. Ode chema busia kra, sa busia no, o magya tum som do musi nyam, obo ye nyankopon to madan. Tell me all the societies in this world, all the political parties in this world, and all the institutions, both universities and polytechnics and all kind of universities and all kind of cause some for ye. Emu die hin ye gya tum se pese Nyankopon ma. Emu die hin na ukọ sua se de se Nyankopon temple. Ah, obi ne ka pu na ke akọ sua se de se hwe mpreko so. Ya akọ sua se de se ye mpreko. We go there and learn how to rear pigs. Ye sua se de se ye ntwaboa. Ye sua se de se ye nanko. Ya akọ sua ebe ko school, akọ sua se de se hwe zoo, ye zoo. Ye see a faith pond. But young Kosia, how to become the temple of God. And nobody, and this is where we are coming from. Ukos a sorry component, a sorry, Kosia said the Sitodom, Kosia said the simple organ. Kosia said the training a voice. Kosia said the preaching, but we will never learn how to become the temple of God. So where are we going? Are there any driving schools? Kaka Sabia, we are in the Yenipaneka. All the early place nini pa na eka yansua moncha me be ekosua in the temple of God moncha me be ekosua se de sie Nyankopon ba me be ekosua se de sie Nyankopon fie the temple of God no Moses see no me be ekosua se de tabernacle biem e se de physical temple biem Colossians 1 Corinthians 3:16 be ka say no you know you are the temple of God. Now we are the temple of God. E fa ne yenko no mun tiani yen we should stop court no Peter wa be ko not to set up una hu ye may platform e ba be dwan no ma preach say but I can exhibit the vivid revelation of God. After all ministry can say revelation of God in man. We are not revealing God. Oh Nyankopon deka ni agene sai tu oh Nyankopon ye nema biara wo hu Nyankopon a yentimi tete no oba hunamu a yentimi chan de onye because Nyankopon ba hunamu a oda God so he comes in as a child and he depend on the father. Wo hu Nyankopon a ono na se wa twa to ono oba hunama no akotia ma hu bi da ma hu Nyankopon a wa twa to so wotana wore jai no ba hunamu no be sha ware fofo so ma hu Nyankopon a wa twa to say that shall not bear false witness na wa ba hunamu na ahopone faware we as a faware odi akire na Nyankopon na isra so no the say go so I bless you in the name of God. Can you use the name of God to bless unbelievers? But this is what is going on. Nyankopon me no so na ekum ona manko me boa die na Nyankopon kum 31st na mo hye nkom sa ba omu abewu no die na waye obewu ti Nyankopon na ma na okunkum kwake die na waye die na mampani kufo ne wife aye nti obeku no so we kun so owie ne nkwa na nyina wo wie na djuma wo ya fine but chade kra ukwa wan kan kire wo ukwa je nkom so wan kan kire wo because Jeremiah kan yo mu ko to Jeremiah but Jeremiah ka say sansa man fa Nyankopon na wa kan trust nti na mo de aboso sum nti Nyankopon say obejama mantafo. That is what God said. Please don't call me and begin to say and I do for about me see a senior give for naban. Nyankopon ka say so man na die mo temper be fire. Because me nim de ntia ya te schools ye chese de siche brofo ni in this school ye chese de sinam ahoda me say ni Nyankopon ma because ye Nyankopon ma pa we should also build schools that will train people how to become the temple of God. But what that mo amujina one that na ka se betuma so wi asasa so Nyankopon enya true mamu ye na dan ho mamu ye na dan ho se e be ko Nyankopon hinem dia and let's focus because you can't add anything what declare the Lord this church where you lukewarm. Because every principle laid down should let them become godly. But the question is, have you ever seen God? What try to her? Son and Toma da wo nipam. Na Nyankopon ba no nipam apostle. Let's think about this things. Nyankopon na what try to say otana what say. And they buttons. Yes, how are you? Na ye san hira Nyankopon hira wo. O kire nkofo ye hira wo. Numbers chapter 22:6 no. O kire nkofo ye hira wo. Yen kan 6:22. Yen kan. Numbers. That would have be 12 and so many.
And I'm runkum no bakata, she ain't my dinosaur. The Radiano number share Trabianoma. The most and to me, I shan a share into my dynamo. If you say now, Munkum notice so. The Radiano yam asher Trabianoma. Ezra for Aquanti Orinamu. So Munkum no a man also a free Trabiano soa. Na or call one name. I say Munkum no a man hosoa. Any one tuara echosi da be man hoso. If you say one Aquanti no inamu. Na Eurade Munkum no a what Nabiano so area.
But
na Oja ewomu anajo.
But
Israel fear no.
Say that you. This is the temple of the Lord. I do this position. I am more years. 1 40, 32, 38, 32. There's a car 1 year. When I say 40 plus. My transfer my we say ya hear same ya start to say the pesca nko immediately. They say be a pesca. And I'm telling you, check your heart. Oda pa ye call boss ye can values was no. Some one value I build for a spiritual life. Chere me time oda man was me any 8 o'clock in the night to the mess of bompai. Chere me. No values. So how do we get God? I remember Nyankopon onfa no homa. Mimi no mienu. Nyankopon fa no homa ye. Na de onte ne ye kana. Wonte. Do you think God is omniscience? I think you don't know. Ye nim so your omniscience. Nyankopon ye ka no ho asam kirewa. Encha achira ye 2 days na afiri mu ko. Onfa no homa. Now can say what is a pearl to a swine no no why na kasa no. Before you and me were born into this world, the prophets and the apostles had gotten a revelation about God. And God said, what is a pearl to a swine? The pearl over there is godliness. And the swine over there is any human being who does not know what is important. So if God wrote this in his word, and we can't I try one day, people saw some young Wahana Jewy. Wahana Jewy. Teach anybody a frozen blue school. Teach anybody never found for every watch. Teach anybody and never push you so compare cabins out of school. But you know in school we pay school fees and you and your parents prepared. There's a school who here, prayer course certificate who here, said the senior and course certificate who here, and God knows it. So and now it better we stop preaching because I'm the other. One say preaching, obi tie wi a ono na wani asam no de beka. Preach o. I pass am pato mi kura to kwan enti me nya dan. Eno no ho asam ne ka no ha. Ye ka what tin ho ko nyam yoma yo. Pass am pato pato mi mo problem. Nka pasa me from wasara me tie no, pasa me masabeti. Pato be chese masabeti wa. Uti masabeti. Na ukara ho mo boama. Ana ya nkoto to mu hu fontin. Adenti na ya unkoto to mu abonten masabese de nyankopɔ asa na tutu fro pa na ka kyerɛ masabese de nyankopɔ asa na tutu fro ɛna sɛ wonye sɛ nyankopɔ asam ye de kɔ nyankopɔ tebiem nyankopɔ asam ye de kɔ nyankopɔ tebiem. The word of God is there for you to become godly. So masabese just change your mind. Ana masabese ayakono pasa honhom bi na honhom bai wonkwa na we ni pause aso so honhom bai wa kono na eya usa a honhom de wontom ba bi won seta wate se obi ato no konso de kota beteze bada anya wa kono de ko ho bibia na mafode nyankopɔ de baba ho be see enye serious na oni abrace pa sa opo nyame yoma yo na mo kwa ma wa pause e ba ya kamunya same wante Peter said, "Ye jade ye wonjina ho, converting to become the temple of God. You are not prepared to pay that price. You would rather use it to go to school and become a doctor and get your doctorate or become a professor. You rather use it to go to school and become a lecturer rather than to become the temple of God. We won't pay that price. Say ye tiabo ni abe Nyankopon temple ye nye. Nkeba ko ye be ko school akodi ntete abe bie fish pond. Then I would do as them what them council. I'm going to check the program they run. And a Christopher be in United as them. Omunya di communion so mayaka. who be frama ka say master na masturbation who we hu time on obeso ye nyankopɔ ba wo ni masturbation cry contende bone na one ne contende na ka say o ja bone ya wo nyankopɔ ba ho sa na wa dwene yo wo ka say o ja masturbate na wo nyankopɔ ba and for the preachers are preaching it mo say wo ja masturbate say so ye Christian who told you who said this to you who ja masturbation who ye nipa emwa kwa mo masturbate emwa omo masturbate animal don't masturbate emwa omo form yonko bo am form to ntu ja ya afa no abaye nipa first of all na watramwa nyankopo asem nyen na ma wo ja masturbate no nyankopo asem ma opreko nyamyom tin a friend the word of God, and before the word of God there was God. So in God is his word, and tin nyankopo oyanasem and tin nyankopo asem ba wo you rather become godly. And if you're a godly man going to contend with masturbation, do you even have time for that? Our generation is not of what? Your generation, they are cattle and so. Do you know what Jesus said about our generation? Generation of covenant breakers, adulterous generation, generation of what? Of vipers. Generation, yeah, faithless generation. This is what Jesus said this. So no wonder. And look at our attitude that we say we are Christians. If Paul come, he'll be cursing us. Because Paul has to run to Saudi Arabia for 3 years, reading and praying, wanting to know God. This guy is a Jew, a Hebrew of Hebrew, and yet he ran to Saudi Arabia. We are pursued. The world system is taking over us. Other person also that flood that you want flood. A real system, no, a year for any now, and yet we are professing that we are Christians. Also says we are. You are not going to say a Christian for. Where is the conviction? Now Bible say like sister, can on. What's it the benefit? Dear no say oh. A temple, most years, this is the temple of the Lord. Because there are many temples before Jesus Moses built his sanctuary. But this tabernacle is different too. Come on me.
Then a cloud covered the tent of the congregation, and the glory of the Lord filled the tabernacle. And
the glory of the Lord. Now, you say you are doing the work of God. You cannot do the work of God when you are not a child of God. Why anya zoology the any video? Anya provision at all we promo. Unya nyangopo ba untimi nyangopo oduma. You are not a son of God, you cannot do the work of God. Because on the upon the end they say, on obiakoso wosua se de siye ntoma. Wakosua keke. Onu wakosua keke. Nti obetuma tatra bebe no aye. Wotimi jaware no onwene ntoma. What me be apetese no onwene kente. Obatim kwa gunsa nso no onwene kente. Yenya ne hye ende ye. Na o pese wo kire nyankopɔ asem wo de ayiri fine. Mu yeso ye ni adifo. Nche bia nkom semba. Some get 31st na bedu, we to 31st na bedu. Some bom penifoni dia na ntokwa ba. Omba sata wo yeso. Now what we are about this next year this year over that planning. You know what they are doing to us? If our leaders are going to die, then our leaders will not plan. How can a dead man plan? How can I seven comes and me wuchina this year me wu? Now because them say brain business. Dead men. So then if our leaders are going to die, what is going to happen? That no improvement for Ghana this year because they are going to die. And this same God from Moses' time, or bound to Madonna, so they saw it in the cloud. Not cloud, who cloud, but this is not the cloud. This God vividly was upon the tabernacle, and they can see it. And in the night it was fire. Today I am that temple. What is in me that proves that I am the temple of God? And yet you prove that you are going to heaven. God cannot be mocked with this attitude. You are the Lord of your own life, and yet you say Jesus is your Lord. Some yes to focus, let him focus. So only yes with the same focus. Jesus Baha say the ordinary time ebina time yes to Baha ne bra obra no sam nanim na ohuna maningi na no dia no ya ohuna man na so ye ho mani hunu say yes odwuma na wo ye ya. Let's read the next quotation.
Number 6 verse 22.
That be money come any money. The next quotation boy come.
The same Exodus.
No, so what kind of Exodus maybe?
Okay, number 6.
Number 6:22. No.
And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Aaron and unto his sons, saying, On this wise ye shall bless the children of Israel, saying unto them, The Lord bless thee,
What?
and keep thee.
Yeah, blessing Nyankopon ba. Ha me say I am yama. I am yama na mo this place so unu ade o maye. Almost say freedom of speech. O kasa wi so one adinta o kasa tia me. Say freedom of speech no, ye ma kwansa ka de opoche Nyankopon. Nyenye nipa. Freedom of speech, ye ka tie nipa. Na no me tie lawyer bi. Was it freedom of speech no? Wo speech na wo freedom so be ka no. Ye sound baby wo ho a wo so on right kopem. Though you have freedom of speech, but your speech should not encroach on my right. And intina freedom of speech, no. Nyankopon de yankwan ye katia na obi anya ohwe. We are talking about the temple of God, and in the temple of God there is fire. There is fire. Eja. Representing Nyankopon. Yesu be man hu ja no. Yen kan.
Matthew 17 verse 1. Na nansi akiri no Yesu fa Petro ni ne nua Yakobo. The one called people so. People tintin bi so.
Futi wi a no afa quotation wa fa asem no. No de korope na ware. Won fa koye godliness. Wo de korope wa ware. Na akota na wo what's it be? What is actually? Eye true. Eye true. Or the correpen na juma. Na juma what am I going to try tight? Ye theater say be Nyankopon ba na say theater say you be koso. Yes canonty. Be Nyankopon ba. Dey na yawe. Do you know that unbelievers also pay tithe? Do you know why they pay? Because they believe that when they pay tithe, their job will go on. That is for the word. But as a Christian, I pay my tithe to prove to the whole world that God is first. Yes. But after paying your tithe, you put God first. Unimwa, he said, Nyankopon asam na ye kan dispensation no. Ye the boy ho bank keke, dem wo ye fa koye godly. Enu ntina, wo ya de na so no so aje obi atika, nso twa ne tithe. Agidi fo mu nya mutaso dem. So this be a simple answer na mas e de omo de boni ache. Omo twa tithe. No mu twa tithe say dey. So when you your letter and your spirit, the letter will kill you. It's the sweet that give life. So who try tighter? Who try tight because of what you meant you? Who try tight because who didn't go for the first? Not bonus no abaye wajuma. But the spirit is that God is first. That is your tight. Yanko hell you need Yesu focus on the koyi yanko. What the temple say what the same focus na. Who the 8 hours kopejum ekopesika. Now the 2 hours abaye yanko pejuma. And ko ba wa bre o se die ma so fa chama die ya wonya fa Nyankopon ho me anto ba bu ntwentwe ye mfa nkosie ne hwe se kotesi dada mpato kotesi ke benya nyina ye to ye so kaka de be po ba ko pe hwe book so twere me kaja se ye yi po let us nyina ne ye hye ye ka Christopher wasa se nyina bo ye hu nyina ye hwe die ye nya o da mu ye hwe die ye nya mom ye hwe die ye nya check it kind
na osachira wo nanim na nanim shrine se owia
what temple ni you nanim shrine so owia
na ntade ye fita se han
what there was cloud and there was fire okay owia ye den there be swimming pool owia ye den eja ana ntade ye fita se de ben han kania and this is it pato akamenu mi ye de no way eba da ben baby I want to ba kokra no hu bra na o because the minute doctors do come say o daga o say de say onyinia ana doctors baby I want to say onyinia baby I do the baby manas so onyinia o ba ni baby o bibili do say angel o ba nyini biem kasia na be na nyini pa de wapem listen Listen to me. Let's be clear with this. And as the year of the Lord, Jesus used the 3 years to fulfill this, converting the temple of God physically to become the temple as a man. He took 33 years. So how can you convince God? How are we going to convince God that we need more years? How are we going to convince him? Because Jesus, from scripturally, it was when he was baptized that the Holy Spirit came upon him. So mathematically, Jesus was able to use almost 3 years to fulfill it. Because so I believe the Holy Spirit was using Jesus. So let's consider that the 3 years. Because now one nababo in account. But the idea unkukuru bonesu that was 5 years you run in the country for. Too much in from 1997. Please listen to me. Don't let us the word deceive us. It is not true. The first billionaire was Job, and Job was richer. What was he doing? I rest my case tonight.
Amen.
But I want all of us. We have 33 years. Daddy, what you say? Sister, also what you say? And that's what you say. I cannot. What had about this side and then? That's what you say. What die? I want to what you say. Who won't have 37 plus? Why am I hinting? No, call him. One smile. I don't think free more. I say, I feel my bed already. I know what be smile. Yang in Bible, you're 2,000 years in here. You're saying Jesus, not tag dear, ye fit as a cania, then a new sense. Oh, yeah. Answer the young poker says, aha, I didn't ye. This is the temple of the Lord. You can't use wood to convince us that is the temple of God. You must use something about God to convince us. You can't use a war and chess. I mean, I'm here to temple. No, you must use something godly. So, if you want to say you are the temple, Abraham used as the sacrifice Isaac as the temple of God. What do I have to prove to this word that I am the temple of God? What is that? Do you know what Jesus told them to go and tell John Baptist? Because Isaiah 61, the cross reference in Luke 4, verse 18. Do you know that Jesus told them, go and tell John, the blind are seeing, the deaf ears is open, the blind eyes is open, the dead is raised, the good news is being preached to the poor. Go and tell John, and John will realize who I am. God help us. Amen. Are we the temple of God in our dispensation? And I pray all of us will be strong and will be smart. Amen. Because after the 33 years, there will be a cherry. Thank you, Lord.
Attaining, me de bercer radiane.